Prana is the vitalizing energy that flows through all living things. In the human body, there are three main channels or nadis that helps to move this energy. On the right side of the body, we have Pingala Nadi. It will channel our solar, yang, masculine, warming energy. On the left side, we have Ida Nadi. This will channel our yin energy, our feminine, cooling, lunar energy. Both of these will start Pingala on the right, Ida on the left, at the hips, spiral upwards, and end at the nostril, just outside the nostrils here. When these energies are balanced, energy will begin to ascend through the central channel, which spirals up through the chakras. This is called Sushumna Nadi. Pranayama are tools that help us to move prana through our nadis, and breathwork is especially effective at moving this energy. Specific to Ida and Pingala Nadi, we use a technique called Nadi Shodhana. I would teach this technique at the beginning of class to give the students a tool to gauge how they were doing as far as energetic balances go. I would also teach this during the intro because this technique is incredibly effective, and I would want them to be able to feel fully how powerful this breathing technique is. We will breathe through one nostril at a time. Left gauges the yin, right for the yang. To plug the nose, we will use a mudra. So the thumb for the right side nostril, the ring finger for the left. Begin with a deep exhale. Start and end on the left side. Inhale. Pinch. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Pinch. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Pinch. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Pinch. Switch. Exhale. We start and end this technique with the yin, the left side, because it's a little bit easier of a transition into and out of the breath work. Kapalabhati breath, or skull shining breath, is another incredibly effective breathing breathwork tool that I would introduce at the beginning of class. It is also very engaging with both the body and our energy, and it really helps to cleanse the third eye, which emanates into the aura. So it's great for holistic aura, energetic rebalancing, cleansing, and the dispelling of busy or negative thoughts. I would teach this specifically in the beginning of class, especially for an evening or after work class, to really help students to disengage from any sort of lingering thoughts or anything that is clogging their intellectual, higher functioning chakras, so that they can ease into their more physical chakras for the class. We flex the transverse abdominis very forcefully with the exhale, almost like a cough, and passively allow the inhale with no force to enter the body. And imagine that we force the breath into the third eye and puff out any dust. Brahmari breath is a very calming technique. It's very gentle, and I would teach this during the stamina and strength moving into the peak area of the class. It has a very low demand of our attention and of our body, so it's very accessible breathing technique. We inhale and hum, so to speak, with closed lips so that we buzz almost like a bumblebee. And higher tones will resonate with the higher parts of the body, lower tones into the deeper parts of the body through the hips and into the legs. I would teach this towards the peak and the stamina and strength because it's a great tool to have during tapas when yoga can get really warm, a little uncomfortable, and we want that last little push to get us through to some of the more challenging asanas. I'll perform here. Another cooling breathwork technique I would introduce to my students is Sithali breath. This I would introduce during the cool down part of the class after peak and after strength and stamina when we're demanding more of ourselves and of our students. Sithali is a little bit more technical, so when we're cooling down, I would introduce this technique so that students can have the time to really feel the difference here. We curl the tongue almost like a taco or a hot dog, and through that straw, we inhale through the tongue and the mouth. When we're done with the inhale, close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. Namaste.